Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. It is finally March. It feels like March 2020 was literally like just last month, but here we are now, March 2021. So that means that we are back with another construction update video. And I usually start these videos over at Disney Springs, and I do these videos at the beginning of every month. New construction update videos around Walt Disney World at the beginning of every month. I usually start these videos over at Disney Springs, but there really is no new things going on at Disney Springs, no new updates. Besides one thing, there is a new Lego structure over by the Lego store, and this one is of Sorcerer Mickey. But other than that, nothing really new. So I am over here by Fantasia mini golf course, kind of by Epcot. And because I want to show you guys this right here, this is the Swan Reserve. This hotel is going to be like the new part of the Swan and Dolphin Hotel, and they actually just said that this hotel will be opening on September 1st. And when this opens, this will be the newest hotel on Disney property, and they still are going strong on the construction. You can see this part is pretty new. This is the first time I've seen this. This is where you will park your car and get dropped off and go check in at the lobby. And they still got some people working on the outside windows up here. We can see them. So exactly 6 months from today, I'm filming this March 1st, exactly 6 months from today, this hotel is supposed to open. Looks like they still got a lot of work to go. They still got some painting to do, still got work on the outside. But 6 months, this will be open, the brand new Swan Reserve, formerly known as the Cove. And then moving on to the parks, there really isn't anything going on at Hollywood Studios that I heard about this past month to report on. But over in Animal Kingdom, there is a new sand sculpture that some Disney Imagineers created, and this is for the new film Raya and the Last Dragon. And this new sand sculpture is kind of by the Tree of Life when you first enter. It's to the right before you enter into Dinoland USA. This is a huge sand sculpture, and it's basically to promote the new movie Raya and the Last Dragon. I think it's going to be in theaters, select theaters, wherever theaters are open, and on Disney Plus. Also, another thing, It's Tough to Be a Bug will be closed from March 8th through March 11th, reopening on March 12th for a short refurbishment. Not sure what they're doing in there, probably just enhancing the effects and whatnot, making sure it looks good for everybody going to see It's Tough to Be a Bug. And over at Kilimanjaro Safaris, there is a new baby rhino that was just introduced into the ride. So that's a cool addition. I'll try to go check him out pretty soon, see if I can find the baby rhino. And now guys, we are walking into Epcot. We never have a shortage of updates here at Epcot. Walking in right now, I'm gonna tell you guys what's new. So as you guys probably know, Epcot entrance has changed a lot in the past year and a half or so. Year and a half, 2 years. The big main thing is that they removed the Leave a Legacy pylons that were there for many years, since the early 2000s I believe. And actually they just moved those, and what they did with all of those Leave a Legacy pictures, they moved them outside of the gate to Epcot, and they're actually right over here now in a new colorful fashion. They got the Epcot colors, and you can come over here and find the exact same pictures that were on the Leave a Legacy little monuments outside of Epcot now, just outside of the ticket gates. This is where you buy tickets, just outside over here. And I like this new version better. The last ones kind of look like tombstones, like tombstones pretty much. Now it's a nice colorful way, and it actually has a thing where you can come over here. It tells you a little bit about the Leave a Legacy program, and it tells you how you can find your image, gives you directions and how to search by number and whatnot. So cool little update for the Leave a Legacy. And then we walk into the new entrance of Epcot, and something that I just noticed is these flagpoles. These flagpoles were not here last month, I believe, and this is gonna have the flags that were shown in the Epcot entrance concept artwork. So we got them on both sides, left and right sides. As we know, the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World is happening this year, 2021. It's going to start on October 1st, and it's going to feature a lot of cool new updates They have announced a couple of these things. One of the things that was announced is that all of the park icons, all of the Disney park icons are going to be getting a new nighttime projection kind of thing that's going to go on them at nighttime. And that includes Spaceship Earth here at Epcot, Cinderella Castle at Magic Kingdom, the Tree of Life at Animal Kingdom, and the Tower of Terror over at Hollywood Studios. They're all going to be different at nighttime with new projection. But one of the cool things is actually Epcot's nighttime projections are going to be permanent. So the new 50th anniversary projections for this particular park, for Epcot, it will be permanent. Epcot will be lit up at nighttime with like sparkling projections all throughout Spaceship Earth. So let's walk under Spaceship Earth right now and we can see some of the construction going on over here. And this is where the Innoventions West used to sit, where we can go to Club Cool, Starbucks, as well as character meet and greets. And we can see completely through it now. It's completely destroyed. I believe that they're going to be using some of this area for the new Moana attraction. Over here in Future World East, by the temporary Mouse Gears location, we can actually come and see on the inside, right over here where they are doing construction on the old Mouse Gears location, we can see that they have had some progress. They've installed some glass. I can see some construction workers in there right now, working very hard to try and get Mouse Gears reopened. And guys, on the other side of Mouse Gears, we actually get another view of the construction that's going on over here. As we know, Epcot just had its International Festival of the Arts, and now it's getting ready for its next festival, which actually opens in a couple days. And it is the International Flower and Garden Festival, my favorite festival at Epcot. We can see they've already installed the flowers. They've installed the topiaries around the park. And guys, Flower and Garden Festival starts March 3rd through July 5th. So we got like 4 months of Flower and Garden Festival. And do you guys remember when I was complaining about the Harmonious barges that were here at Epcot in the World Showcase Lagoon? Well, they just added the biggest one. And there it is. This is the main centerpiece for the new Harmonious show. This is a 5-story tall structure chilling in the middle of World Showcase Lagoon, along with these other two. There's one right there, and there's one to the side of it. As you can tell, the American Adventure Pavilion is partially blocked from this big one. I cannot see the Italy Pavilion because of this one, and I cannot see some of the Japan Pavilion because of this one. And I actually really do hate these things right here. They take away so much of the beauty of World Showcase. And some of the best things about World Showcase was looking out into the lagoon and seeing the different countries that are around here. And now with these things here, you can't even see them, and it's not even over. I believe that there is another 2 that are going to be placed in here. I believe I think I heard that somewhere. I think I heard that there is 5 of these. Right now there's 3 out in the lagoon, so there might be 2 more coming. You guys want to know a crazy thing? I'm directly in the middle of Epcot right now. See Spaceship Earth directly in the middle over here. When I turn around, they placed this big middle one off center. It's not even in the middle, it's off center to the right. And what they're going to do, what Disney's trying to do to kind of hide these massive like eyesore things in the middle of the lagoon, is they're going to try to put water fountains on them. This is what they're going to look like during the day, supposedly, according to the artwork. I don't know. I still wish that they could just move these back over here like how they did with the globe for Illuminations. I don't know why they can't do that. It's probably to save money, but these just are not a good look. Anyways, let's keep moving on. And so in Italy, we see these construction walls right over here on the right side of Italy Pavilion, and this is actually going to be a new gelato spot. So we see this little building kind of back here. That's where we're going to be able to come to the new gelato shop. I'm sure it's going to be really good. Okay guys, we are done talking about Epcot. Now let me talk a little bit about Magic Kingdom. First off, like I said, Cinderella Castle is going to be getting a new 50th anniversary nighttime projection, but also on top of that, for the 50th anniversary of Disney World, Cinderella Castle will have a new special additions. I talked about this before, but Cinderella Castle will now have gold ribbon decorations along the castle turrets, as well as having a 50th anniversary gold little plaque right in the middle of the castle. And so with that saying, with the castle being worked on right now, that means that they do drain the castle moat. So the water around the castle, that is being drained right now as we speak, so that they are able to work on the castle enhancements. And there is news that the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover, that refurbishment is still going on, and it will be until at least April. So it's been closed since the parks reopened back in July. Now it's being pushed, the date keeps getting pushed back and back farther and farther when we might get a reopening date. And now it's scheduled in April, but maybe pushed back later than that. The Mad Tea Party is also going on, a small little refurbishment for a few days, so you will not be able to experience that attraction. And Peter Pan, the outside of the Peter Pan ride, is behind some construction walls right now. They're doing some sort of refurbishment to that building, probably enhancing it, maybe adding some more paint, making it look a little bit better. But that ride is still open. And also something else that just finished its refurbishment is Bonjour Gifts right by Gaston's Tavern in Fantasyland. That store has finished its refurbishment. They were enhancing it, making it look better. And another big thing that was announced is the Park Pass system is going to be in use here at Disney World until at least 2023. So the Park Pass system is where you go on, you got to schedule a day. You get like 3 days that you can schedule out in advance, and basically you see if there's availability for that park, and then you schedule your pass. I'm not a big fan of this system. I understand why it's in use now. I would prefer not to have it in the future, but that's where we are at with that. Until at least 2023, we're going to be using this Park Pass system. But that's going to be it for this construction update video around Walt Disney World, mostly here at Epcot, as it usually always is. But don't forget, I do these videos at the beginning every month, so if you want to stay up to date with what's going on around Walt Disney World, what's going on around the parks, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video. And if this video is helpful, if you liked it, don't forget to leave it a like. It really helps out my channel, helps YouTube push out my videos to other people. And thank you all very much for watching. It's kind of fun to do the impossible, and I'll catch you on the next video.